Okay, so we've done a number of clinical studies now on X49, both by itself and in combination with X39, because we need to understand how the two of these are going to work together and do they complement one another. And I'm happy to say the answer is yes. So generally, the way that we'll structure these studies, we're doing one now that's a little bit different, but generally we will do this by blood testing. Blood testing isn't actually the best way to detect AHK because it's mostly found in the brain and the heart and the muscle. GHK is very easy to detect in the blood, AHK not so much. In fact, AHK is very difficult versus AHK-Cu. So once AHK-Cu binds with copper, it's more easily detectable. And that's because AHK has a shorter life in the blood. Anyway, probably didn't need to know that. But in any case, what we'll do is we'll take a baseline blood draw. We'll take a blood draw at 24 hours and then at 7 days. And in a new study, what we're looking at is blood testing over a period of 2 months. And we're also looking at the effect that diet has on muscle growth relative to X49. So you'll hear more about that later. But this was one of the studies that we did where we had 10 subjects. And this was our first test. And one of the interesting things that came out of this is that we found that X49 was elevating AHK, but when you took people that were vegans or vegetarians, they were not hitting statistical significance. So we went back and we collected and we did a second study where we looked at food diaries, and we found out, sure enough, it's that when people have diets which are low in alanine, which is common in a vegan diet, that X49 is not as effective. So you can add soy. You could, if you want to stay on a vegan diet, you could add soy. You could add any number of types of beans. These are rich in alanine, or you can take an alanine supplement that's very, very inexpensive. For those of you that consume red meat, eggs, fish, poultry, you're good. Okay.